So in today's How to AK, it's not an AK at all. Today is How to SKS. And with a little help from my friends. And if you've ever thought 10 rounds was too much, I'm gonna throw it to my boys up in Canada and they'll show you how they get down with only 5. This is your basic SKS. This is a Yugoslavian pattern SKS, so it'll look a little bit different from your Chinese and your Russian SKS. There's even like Romanian SKSs running around. We're going to use something called stripper clips. It's not a mag, it's a clip. This is what a clip is. So show you how that's loaded. You'll notice the rim here slides right down onto that guy. We're just going to keep doing that until we have 10. All right, these things will only hold 10 rounds, which is good because the SKS only holds 10 rounds in standard configuration. Let's talk about how you actually get the rounds from the stripper clip into the gun. These do have last round bolt hold open, so we're going to lock our bolt back just like that. If you want to let your bolt forward, you can push down on your follower, send it forward. What I like to do is just pop the mag out, let it go forward, pop the mag in. So anyway, we're going to lock that open. Got our stripper clip. You see how you kind of have these two little helping hands here on your bolt? Holds your stripper clip right in place. So what I'll do is, I'll kind of get the gun like this with my thumb. Work them down in there, just like that. At this point you can do one of two things. Remove your stripper clip, release the bolt. What I found to be faster is once you get to this point, grab your stripper clip and let it go forward. And you're good to go. That's how you load an SKS. This little lever right here in your trigger guard, forward is safe, all the way down is fire. It's kind of natural, so if you're ready to shoot, you'd click down, bam, 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 ready to go. We're going to keep this guy on safe because we are chambered. Those of you guys that do shoot AKs, you're going to be right at home with the sighting system. Basically the same. You have a leaf rear notch with elevations here. Going up to the front sight post, this is kind of like a, this reminds me of like a Draco or a Chicom AK. So you have a hooded front sight that protects your front sight post. You do have an access hole to hit it with a sighting tool. And the Yugos, another cool thing is they do have flip-up tritium glow-in-the-dark sights. Now these are probably long since exhausted, so they don't work anymore. It's just cool that they're there. At this distance, all the way back, just like an AK. All the way back. This thing out of the crate was perfectly zeroed, which was pretty cool. If you do have the chance to hand pick an SKS out of a crate, which most of us have, it's a pretty cool thing to do. They'll come with slings, and they'll come with these leather pouches that will actually hold a neat little brass oil bottle. Sling attaches here on a gas block. Sling attaches here on a sling mount. So you do have a gas piston here, and there's actually a small rod in here that this gas piston is smacking back and forth. If you're familiar with a VZ58, like our buddy that you're about to see up in Canada, Hoser Gun Guy, the operating system is almost the same. Now these have blade bayonets, so some of your Chicom SKSs will have spiker bayonets. The way that you release this guy, you have this little knurled portion here that you're going to pull down, just like that, spring loaded. Pull down, lift out, snaps into place. It's actually a good way to get your cleaning rod out too. Just like that. When it's snapped in, hold your cleaning rod in place. Just like we said before, you are chambered, stripper clips in, safety is down, and it's a long, chunky trigger pull later. Locks open. After that, just load another one in. Boom. That's how it should happen. The second you rip this out with a little bit of rearward pressure, bolt should go home. And we're locked open. Let's say it's time to stop shooting. How do you get the rounds out? We'll just dump them. They'll all fall out. Get the one out of the chamber. You can make it safe really, really quick that way. Let's send it up to Hoser Gun Guy up in Canada and see what you can do with 5 rounds with an SKS.
because how they pin these mags, you can't fit 5 in there. But at least, you know, we're safe, I guess. You know, I find it kind of funny, right? There's lots of Americans that are always commenting on my posts being like, man, I wish I could just move to Canada for those SKSs, man. $200? Man, that's crazy. Yeah, this is what a $200 SKS looks like. This guy literally made it some chrome SKS. He sharpened the bayonet so much that it like cuts your sweater when you put it on. Painted the sight there orange for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's some sort of night mod for Bubba's. I don't know. You know what? It gets the job done, but it is just a cheap piece of crap, in all honesty. Like, I don't really know why anybody would really want to buy these, especially for like some sort of fighting gun. I could see for like a target shooting gun, but that's about it. What the HE double hockey sticks are you saying about Canada's rifle, bud? Freaking your 2-ply, bud. This gun's, yeah, you know, way faster than any AR-15. You know, that's why it's crazy that the AR is banned up in Canada, eh? Because, like, you know, this is way faster, you know? So don't be chirping no freaking SKSs, bud. Alright?
So for cool points, we'll go bayonet out. This increases our hit points by 5, increases accuracy, and adds a little bit of velocity. That's a key feature of this How to SKS. You'll notice a drastic improvement of accuracy, bullet penetration, and the speed at which you can shoot if you do deploy that bayonet. Don't ask me how, it's just science. See how easy these stripper clips make it? I say that and I get the bad one. There we go. There we go. I counted 9. All right, last one. Straight in. Boom. All done. Guys, if you enjoy that content, please let us know. I understand this is not a How to AK, but we do have a lot of people that can't really afford an AK, so where do they start? The SKS. We all start there, right? At one time, these things were $200-300 bucks. They've definitely gone up in price, but they haven't lost any reliability or collectability. So, very cool rifles. Now, if you haven't already started following Hoser Gun Guy, I want to thank him for contributing to this video. It's really sad that those guys up there got to deal with 5 rounds, but I think after what you see what he can do, that's not going to stop those dudes from handling their business if they need to. So, leave us a like, leave us a comment, give us some ideas for some new How to AK videos as we go on in the future, and as always, have a nice day, and we'll see you at your Clash Bash.